There are certain things in life that you must have in order to survive, for example, food, shelter, and clothing. There are other needs that must be fulfilled in order to ensure a happy and successful life, such as education, a sense of community, and moral guidance. For the majority of your life so far, it is likely that other people in your life have taken responsibility for satisfying these needs for you. Your caregivers may have been your parents, grandparents, or another relative, perhaps one or even a series of foster parents, maybe a special teacher, or even an older sibling. Certainly, you cannot have reached this point in your life without a little help along the way. It is important to recognize and be grateful for the contributions that others have made in raising you to be the adolescent that you are today. At this point in your life, you may notice that a transition has begun to take place, where the adults around you are handing you more responsibilities and doing less for you in the way of caregiving. They are preparing to pass the torch of responsibility on to you, so that once you are officially an adult, you are capable of taking care of yourself independently. In fact, this is part of their job as your caregiver, to raise you to be a self-sufficient and self-responsible adult. Undoubtedly, as you have interacted with the caregivers in your life, you have been given a set of rules and boundaries to abide by. The rules may seem arbitrary to you at times, but they are usually designed to keep you safe, help you form healthy habits, and to teach you self-responsibility. Rules are often created with loving intention and come with greater life lessons that can be relevant throughout your life. Do your homework, for example, will not only allow you to earn higher grades, but also teaches you the deeper lesson of the importance of practice and being prepared. Eat your vegetables is really a higher appeal for you to get into the habit of making healthy choices. Clean your room helps you to learn that maintaining a clean and organized space will reduce stress in your life. All these rules are baby steps on your way to self-responsibility. Self-responsibility involves taking care of your own physical needs and being independent. Someone who is self-responsible is able to prepare their own food and do their own laundry, complete homework without being reminded, and maintain a clean living space. That is not all, however. In addition to being self-sufficient, self-responsibility also means taking ownership for your actions. This means taking responsibility for how you react to situations and people in your life. Instead of blaming others or bad luck for misfortunes, a person who is self-responsible will reflect on their own actions and evaluate how they have personally contributed to their current circumstances. This aspect of self-responsibility is by no means easy to practice, and many adults, despite being full-grown, are unwilling to claim full ownership for their life and state of affairs. Self-responsibility requires a great deal of introspection and self-examination. It requires you to look at every situation, no matter how difficult or tragic, as an opportunity for learning and personal growth. You may not be able to change whatever terrible thing happened, but self-responsibility requires that you accept the reality of your circumstances and then figure out specific actions you can take to improve that situation. Of course, it is tempting to complain about unfairness and bad luck, but wallowing in self-pity won't change what happened and also will not improve the conditions of your life. Being self-responsible means that you don't wait around for someone else to fix your problems, but rather you dig in to make changes for yourself. In this way, you are able to view your life as the result of a series of choices, instead of a random series of events that happen to you based on good luck or bad. Obviously, there are events in life over which you have no control. But no matter what life throws at you, you do have control over how you respond to these situations. Taking this perspective allows you to see yourself as the hero of your story instead of the victim. If you are ready to journey into self-responsibility, there are a few steps you can take in that direction. The next time you find yourself in a difficult situation, your first instinct might be to assign blame to someone or something else for your status quo. It is important to overcome this impulse, however, and take a look at your own actions to see if there is anything you did to contribute to the problem. It is usually not easy to reflect on your behavior this way, but it is much more helpful than blaming others and will contribute to your personal growth. If you can identify mistakes you made, or even slight changes to your behavior that could result in a different outcome the next time, you will incorporate those lessons into your mind and inevitably do better in the future. In addition to reflecting on how your actions may have contributed to a problem, it is also important to brainstorm specific actions you can take to improve your scenario. Whatever life deals you, you can only play with the cards you have in your hand. Take stock of your strengths and weaknesses. Use your strengths to fix what you can, and ask for help from others to compensate for your weaknesses. Create goals for yourself and plan how you will execute the steps necessary to achieve those goals. Choosing how to take action during a crisis will help you to feel empowered instead of helpless. Another valuable step in becoming self-responsible is creating a personal mission statement. A mission statement briefly outlines your values and goals and acts as a guide for the decisions you make in your life. It can be as short as a few words or as long as a couple sentences. It might describe what you want to achieve in life, how you want to get there, and the type of person you want to be. It is helpful to remember that a personal mission statement may change or evolve as you go through life and mature. Different experiences may change your perspective on what is most important, and your goals may change over time. You may go through phases where you wish your mission statement to be more general, and other chapters of your life where you need your mission statement to be more specific. The important thing is that when facing a challenge, you can use your mission statement to guide your decisions. Ask yourself which option will help you reach your goal or bring you closer to your best self. An example of a mission statement might be, "Throughout each day in my life, I strive to live life completely, honestly, and compassionately." The qualities listed in this mission statement serve as a guide that will draw the writer closer to embodying the values they listed. Take some time to write your own personal mission statement and see what a difference it makes in your own decision-making process. As you make the transition from adolescent to adult, there occurs a transfer of responsibility from your caregivers to you. The rules your caregivers impose on you are generally made to guide this transition to adulthood and to help you to become a self-responsible person. It is helpful to recognize the efforts of the caregivers in your life and to accept the mantle of responsibility with as much grace as you can muster. Realize that you may not always be able to control your surroundings, but you can control your response to the events in your life. In every situation, try to acknowledge how your actions affected the outcome and analyze the ways in which you could improve your response. You will never handle every situation perfectly, but with some self-reflection, you will increase your personal growth and enhance your ability to do better in the future.